My name is Commander Dominic Jones. I am the Executive Officer of Regional Legal Service Office, Hawaii. The mission of Regional Legal Service Office, Hawaii is to provide superb legal solutions to all of the Navy commands in the Hawaii area of responsibility. As the Executive Officer, I'm the one who kind of gives steam to the vision of the commanding officer. Everything from command services to prosecution services. He says what it is he wants to have done, and me as the Executive Officer, I'm the one who makes it happen. I'm truly blessed to have a outstanding cadre of junior officers, civilians, and enlisted personnel who are just so extremely talented, and they really make my job so much easier because they're just so good at what they do. The most rewarding experiences that I've had, it's kind of hard to narrow it down to just one because, wow, I've been so fortunate to have so many. I'll probably say that one of them, and again, there's a number of them, but one of them is definitely the opportunity that I had to serve with Naval Special Warfare. Initially, my dream was to just be in trial. I wanted to do trial advocacy. I wanted to be in court. I wanted to be arguing cases. That was my passion. But over that first year, I realized that the Navy was so much bigger and the JAG mission was so much larger than just what happened in the courtroom. I had a very innovative commanding officer who always kind of encouraged us to really just kind of think outside the box. And because of him, I had the opportunity to get these cool little jump wings right here. And a few years later, I was actually assigned to Naval Special Warfare Group 1 in San Diego, California. And just as I was assigned to a Naval Special Warfare Group 1, 9/11 happened. And then shortly after 9/11, OIF, Operation Iraqi Freedom, occurred. And I actually got to deploy with Naval Special Warfare for support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. And it is arguably one of the most rewarding experiences I have ever had. And it really expanded my horizons because, again, I used to think that it was all about what you did in court. And what the JAG Corps does is much, much larger than that. Actually, I've been to Iraq 2 times. The first time was with the Navy SEALs. The second time was I did a IA, and I was an individual augmentee. And I was assigned to a multinational corps, Iraq, and I was the chief of detainee operations for the MNCI SJA's office. I was responsible for pretty much traveling all over the country, looking at the various detention facilities to make sure that they were complying with Geneva Conventions, human rights law, law of armed conflict, things of that nature. And it was a great opportunity because I literally got to go to the various areas of Iraq, Kirkuk, Tikrit, Mosul, Al-Assad, Fallujah, Diwania. I got to see the entire country from a much different perspective. I also got to work very closely with our Army counterparts. It was interesting to see how different the Army culture is from the Navy culture as far as judge advocacy. But also at the same time, we had a great deal of similarities. But needless to say, I got to work with some of the finest men and women that I've ever worked with in my life, both Navy and Army. And I was just honored to be a part. My father, he's a retired Marine, Vietnam veteran. He was a Lance Corporal, and he currently works at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And one of the things is whenever I come to visit, he always wants me to come to work. And whenever I come to work, he likes to introduce me to all the lieutenant colonels, and he likes to say, "Hey, excuse me, Colonel, this is my son, Commander Jones. He's a Navy JAG." And every time he introduces me, I just watch him stick his chest out just a little further, watch him stand up just a little bit straighter, and I would serve just for that.